Cool. So I'm just gonna make a quick little video about the 2 times that I got in trouble in basic training. Um, I actually only ever had 2 341s pulled. However, I did get a comment, which is a step up from a 341, and it was just, they're not like, it's not like you're in trouble, it's gonna follow you for the rest of your career. It's just like a step up from a 341. And even my MTI was like, really, Woodring, that was dumb. Okay, so the first time I got in trouble, it was probably the second week of training. And we went to PT that morning, and you have to have your 341s on you at all times. So I went to PT. I had to have my 341s in my pocket for PT, and then I had to put them into my ABU pocket when we changed after PT. So we went downstairs for breakfast maybe, and we did all our like procedures to get the flight formed up. Like you have to tap, like it's arranged from tallest to shortest. This is fake, by the way. And I apparently turned my head or did something because suddenly my MTI was running down the flight screaming something about messing up the formation, and then she stopped at me and I was like, me? What did I do? No idea. She was like, you think you can move at the position of attention, blah blah blah, and I had no idea what she was talking about because I don't remember doing it. So she was like, give me a 341. So I reached in my pocket where my 341s have always lived, and they were not there. I frantically searched some more. I searched my other pocket. Nope, no 341s. So I went to the position of attention and I said, ma'am, trainee Woodring reports is ordered. I think I left them in my PT shorts. She said, oh, you did? Well, that's a comment. But that's not the end of the story. So after we get back from, I was done. I was so mad. Like, do you ever get so frustrated with yourself that you're just like, I was pissed. I was like panic, angry, crying. Like, it was a really good time. But we get back to the dorm after breakfast, and we had turned in our PT clothes because they were dirty. And so I had to dig through this bag of dirty laundry to find my PT shorts, to get my 341s. And everyone's in this mad rush to get in the utility closet where all the dirty laundry goes. So I had pulled it outside, and then I went to put my, I had to pee, and I was upset. That's what it was. I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to do that. When I came back, everyone was crowded around the utility room, so I couldn't get back to that bag of laundry. So me, the logical person here, was like, someone will put that bag of laundry back in the closet because they're people. And if not, I'll see it on the way out. No. I was still angry and pissed and frustrated. I did not notice that no one put the bag of laundry back in the utility room, 2 feet into the utility room. So we get downstairs, and then my MTI is screaming, why is there a bag of laundry in the hallway? Ma'am, trainee Woodring reports is ordered. I was trying to find my 341s, and I didn't put it back in the closet. At that point, she was just like, wow, Woodring, you're really batting 1,000 today, aren't you? And I'm just like, yes, ma'am. So bad. So I had to sign for a comment, and nothing else happened after that. I just had a comment. That was it. So that was the first time, and that was like the real serious time that I got in trouble. I got a 341 pulled, because technically I didn't get a 341 pulled for that. I just got a comment. But before that, I'd gotten a 341 pulled for having unsecured trash bags in my laundry bag. But they never told us to secure our garbage bags, so That one wasn't really my fault. But the last time that I got in trouble, because I was a good kid after that, I didn't get in trouble. The last time that I got in trouble was the 7th week of training. It was Wednesday before the coin ceremony, the day before the coin ceremony. And I had to be a wingman for this girl who was going to the hospital in, what's it called? The hospital on base, because she had to get an allergy test done. So I was being a wingman for her. And our MTI was like, you need to go here and go to the bus stop. So this bus stop was like these big flower pots. There were these huge flower pots. And, you know, logically, bus stop, you can sit at a bus stop. So we're sitting on these flower pots because they're huge. They're not like these little baby flower pots. They were huge. We're sitting there waiting for this bus. Flight after flight after flight passes us because there was a new like set of 0-week flights and they were all going to clothing issue. And one flight had, I kid you not, 15 MTLs around it. It was one of those like training squadron flights. 15 MTIs. 15. None of them said anything to us because we're waiting for a bus. Like you do. But out of nowhere, these 2 MTIs that I've never seen in my life magically appear and start screaming at us for sitting on these flower pots. And they're like, do you have a waiver? Should you be sitting down? Blah, blah, blah. And they were just going at us. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, we were so confused. And they were like, what squadron are you in? Oh, I know your MTIs. They would not stand for this. And they were just like going off on us. They're like, give me a 341. And I had a thing of chapstick in my 341 bag, which everyone did because they just did. They were like, trainee, do you think that you should have that chapstick in that Ziploc bag? And I was like, he was like, if I'm asking you, you probably shouldn't. So I took the chapstick out of the bag. And they took our 341s for sitting at a bus stop. But we actually asked our MTI about it when we got back because the bus stop ended up not being a bus stop. So we had to go find the real bus stop. We eventually got there. But we had to ask our MTI about it, and he was like, oh yeah, someone gave me those 341s, and I just ignored them because that's ridiculous. They didn't know what they were talking about. So, don't sit at bus stops. Apparently that's not okay. These same MTIs were like, oh, what week of training are you in? And we're like, sir, we're in the 7th week of training. We graduate tomorrow. And he's like, oh, well, you should know better. We're like, no better than to sit at a bus stop. Okay. But yeah, it was so dumb. But I made it. I didn't get in too much trouble. Just the usual little things, you know. But it was humorous. And I got in trouble for sitting at a bus stop. But those are my 2 stories. If you have any questions, just let me know. I thought this would be a funny video. But till next time.